Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Timber and Stone. So, yeah boy, we have done a few things. I have slotted out all the digging that's going to be done. I have slotted out all the walls that are going to be built. And we're going to fill all of this on each side, well, the best we can right there. And then all of this with trees, with a line in between them. That should give us enough trees for a little bit. And then I figure we can always put some more out here if we need it. We can fill this up with them also. I'm not going to like stack them in here. I'm going to do like every other block a tree or a few trees to make it look kind of pretty. And then we'll actually do our tree farm over here, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it looks with a few trees in there. We'll probably end up just stacking them in there though anyway. I doored off and set up the wagon so that we didn't have to delete the wagon. It's just going to be in there in its own little room. I might put a couple, little furniture things or chairs or whatever crap in there just to make it kind of look legitimate. But seeing as to how it ended up having to be inside because of the way that we did it, it's still going to be visible from the sky. Just yeah, not the way that I wanted. I wanted it to be like right out here. Would have been perfect, just against this back wall. And that was my initial intent, was to bring the walls up and come across here. But then we decided to do this square pattern for the entire barracks. So let me go over this, tell you what's going on. This is going to be bedrooms. There's enough room. I've slotted it right now so that 8 beds fit in the bottom, and then on the next level up, there will be 8 more. So there will be all 16 beds for our soldiers. This is going to be a dining hall for them. It's going to have a table that goes across this way, one of the long tables, and then another one that connects to it and goes at the middle, and then I'm going to wrap chairs all the way around them, skipping a space every chair. This right here in the front is going to be whatever I decide eventually to put in there. I'm not sure what we're going to put in there right yet. It's just space that has to be there in order to keep the flow of the building. This is the entryway. This will be walled off and ceilinged off. Probably about this high. There will be weapon racks along the inside walls and armor racks along the inside walls for the soldiers to equip and stuff, and all that other good stuff. That's probably what I'll end up doing here, is using one side for my weapon rack storage and the other side for my armor rack storage, and then walling it off with an entry door here, which is a really good idea. So let's go ahead and they'll come down. They'll come down through, and then they'll go into the left and right to get in. So we can leave that wall alone. Over here is going to be the archery range. I can fit 4 targets in there. Archers, there will be a door here. They'll come in, start shooting, blah, 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 blah. I haven't built the wall yet, but I'm going to. This right here area is going to be the training dummies room for the training dummies. I can get about 18 training dummies in there. It's more than you'll ever need, but just to make it look, all flushed out. So let's let them go. I've disabled all my builders so that my miners can come through and my miners can do all of this, mine all this out. And then how I'm going to get these guys to build the floor first, I'm uncertain. I really am. Hopefully they'll be able to. I really don't know. But I am leaving grass areas. Like this whole central area is going to be grass so that I can plant the trees and stuff on it. But all of this area is going to still be grassy for trees. And then I'm going to dirt this area and dirt this upper area. And then probably, I don't know, I'll probably end up dirting that whole area, to be honest with you. I'll probably just split it in half and then separate the training dummies in this whole area. I haven't decided yet. I really don't know. Yes, I am leaving that block right there because it doesn't matter. When I put the flooring in and the walls get built, it'll all line up pretty, so it won't matter. In fact, I didn't have to dig those 3 out and those 3 out. But it's too late. I'm just going to let them do it. That's just from where I grabbed the whole area and did it. I'll just have to be careful and make sure that those areas get built first before I finish and do all the other floors. So they're digging. Oh, I did do a couple things. I went ahead and did these little zigzaggy thing. I don't know what these are called. If you know what they're called, let me know. I know the whole walkway and whatnot, this whole design style is called a parapet. I don't know what these individual things are called, though. But if you know, leave a comment, let me know. I'd be grateful. But I went ahead and did them all the way around the castle, so the castle walls are well, the defensive walls are looking great. Now I tried and played around trying to put in one of the ballista, but I even did it and then came back and fixed it again. But you have to have like a 5x5 and then another 3-block area another 1-block area on the end. So basically a 5x6 area in order to put them. And when I put them on, they didn't look right. It looked kind of funny. So what I've decided is that I'm going to take, and because they're just really for looks anyway, I'm going to take and build a couple pillars, you know, like 3 or 4 pillars in the middle of this, and then go up about 3, which will be just enough for a platform at the 3rd level and then to walk through it. And then I'll have a 6x6 or a 5x6, probably a 6x6 square area or whatever looks right, with the ballista on top of it. So, and then I'll have a staircase or something that goes up on each side of this up into it. So that way they could just walk up to it, use it if they need to, that type of deal. It'll all be good to go. And I'm going to do that on each corner. I did have it set up to where I put 2 on each corner, one facing this way, one facing this way. But as they pivot and swing and all that other good stuff, I believe they do at least. I've never used one, so I don't know. But I assume that they'll pivot and turn. Yeah, I don't know. And if they don't pivot and turn, then I'll have this one facing that way. I'll have this one facing that way. The other one facing the other way. This way. Because that's where most of the stuff comes from. So they're getting close to done. We can come back here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause it. I have to pause a little in this episode. I'm sorry. But we're going to go into terrain, and I'm just going to go dirt. And we're going to fill all this with dirt. Because they're going to be walking around, running around. This is all going to be a fighting area, a training area. And I think the dirt would look better than having it. Because, I mean, it should be outside, to be honest with you. But, you know, it's indoors, and it's just going to be dirt. That's just how I want to do it. All right, in here, we're going to go with flooring, and I really don't know. Cobblestone brown, gray, flat stone, paved stone. The only thing we really have is paved stone gray. I mean, unfortunately, there's not. We're going to do paved stone gray in there, and I'm going to fill this as best as I can with paved stone gray. And then this one in here is going to get it, as is all this. As soon as they get finished digging. And as I slot all this, I need to leave that out. I can go, let's see, we got to go like this. So like that. And then like this. We got to get up underneath those. And there was one over here, I believe. I already slotted the whole thing to be dug and built. So let's go back to there. Get rid of that. That'll guarantee that they can put those bottom blocks in. We'll take out 2 of them, actually. There we go. That'll make sure that they can get them bottoms in. And this is all good. So now we can go like so. Actually, I want to do this. That way they build that first. Okay. I'm hoping that they'll do all that. We got to go over here in the corner like so. And these little corner things that you're seeing here, they're little walkways to get up like that. And we can go ahead and fill this in. And all of this. There we go. All right. Let's let them get back to work. And now what we need to do is turn our builders on. So let's pause it. We're going to go to builders. I don't want that many builders. They're going to be stepping all over each other's privates. Because they won't go as spread out and start building when they can. They'll all pile into this one little freaking block and be standing there. Whoa, that was supposed to got, oh well, I'll take it up later. That was my marker. I used that to mark. I wanted it, it's 50 wide by like 43 long. Alright. I didn't put these walls up either, but I will. I'm hoping that they'll build these floors and stuff first. Generally, they do. They try to build the floors first. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty cool. So we only build up 3 high. That's why it's only going up 3 high. We're going to take and do a... These are going to be roofed, just like these pointy roofs up here. And the roof is going to come angled down and left and right all the way to here. And then it's going to go down to the corner and then come down this way and then down that way. And as it goes across this way, the roof's going to then go down up and down. So basically, then the roof will curve this way. And it's going to wrap all the way around. So we'll see how it looks. I mean, I don't know yet. I know it's going to be a pain in the butt to do because we're going to have to use all this. But it shouldn't be too bad. Not if we plan for it. And I did. They're all 11 wide. And actually, that's going to be a problem, ain't it? Huh. Yeah, well, we're going to have that double, that single seam along the whole top of it. They're not going to be pointy. They're going to look like this. But that's the best we can do. Because everything fit perfectly, 3 and whatnot with 11 wide. Because I put doors and stuff in. And we'll make do. It's all right. We'll make do. Come on, fellers, get to building. Get her done. Huh. That dog barks one more time, I'm going to go solve its problem for the rest of the day, I promise you. Oh, waiting. I think they built that over there, though, didn't they? Yeah, they did. So now we can go in and go to construction, walls, no, it's floors, flooring, paved stone gray. We can fill all the rest of this in. We can fill all the rest of this. Did they do that yet? No. We can fill the rest of that in up to about there. I don't want to take any chances. It looks like all they're building is flooring. That's good. All right, why did I leave that gap there? Oh, that's right, so that they could build that under there. There they go. Let's go back to terrain, dirt. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it in place because they seem to be building floor before they're building walls, which is good. That's good. I did not know that flooring had a priority over walls, but it's obvious that it does have a priority, so that is good to know. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play out the remainder of this episode, building this and structuring and putting things in place and whatnot. And then when the episode ends, or we get to the end of the episode, I'm going to top it off for the next layer. In other words, I'm going to build the top flat platform that goes over the whole all the way around this. And then, because then we're going to have another floor. Now, the other floor, I haven't decided how we're going to do it. It might only be this one that goes up another level. I'm not really certain. I might just leave it one level. I don't know. Because we have enough room. We've got 8 beds in there. That's more than enough beds that I'll ever need for soldiers and stuff to sleep on. So I can just leave them all unclaimed. But that was what I was trying to get away from. I was trying to build 16 beds. That way I could assign all my soldiers to a bed. And then they would all have their own bed. I wouldn't have any free beds. Because I don't want free beds. I want to try and force them to sleep where they need to sleep instead of, you know, wherever they feel like it. And why do I only have four builders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 builders. What, did they all just go eat or something? Yeah, here comes somebody from way down here. Oh, I figured I'd just go to the other side of the building. I couldn't go right here. But well, there's a chair over there. These guys are ridiculous. They'll path all the way across the zone just to sit down in a damn chair to eat. Retarded. I know there's a thing you can, well, no, that ain't even this game, is it? No, that's no Moria. I was going to say, I know that there's a way that you can tell them how far they'll go for food. But to sit down, yeah, but no, that's not this game. That's a little blending of the masses. You play one game so much that you start thinking it belongs, or parts of it are in another. But it's alright, because I had my guys that we've got plenty of stone, got them building bricks, so the walls are going to go up pretty quick. We're about halfway through the episode, and they've got almost all of the floor done. So it's getting there. It's getting there, and I think it's going to look fantastic. I really do. I was thinking about just doing a flat roof on the top of it, but I really don't think that's going to look good. I think having something kind of like this, but not with this, just using, you know, single layer, using these tiles, these tiles right here, you know, to go around the whole thing. And thingy's just spawned in, I guess. But to come all the way around it and then angling it all down, using the corners and all that other stuff to angle it all down, so that it all looks correct as it goes around. I think that'll be the way to go. I really do. Alright, let's take this guy and move him over here, and maybe they'll start building on those, because we really need to get that flooring done there. No, go over here. There we go. Now we can do the stone, or the flooring, the paved stone gray throughout the entire building. Alright. Had a little break there. Had to go take care of something, but we're back. I don't remember what I was talking about before I left, so we're just going to start over. I mean, I know what I've said, but had to set up lunch arrangements, because I'm getting hungry. Alright, come on. If they get these floors done, then pop in on these walls, we can already expand up and get into the next section. I'm trying to figure out, these walls are going to have to be 5 high, 4 for the door, and then an overlay like so. Probably could just come across here, or well, I don't know. I don't guess it really matters. This could be down some. We can play with all of it. These are going to go, this the floor, I don't know. These are 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm thinking we can go one more. One more and then come over. And they can go do up off into that. But I might have to put the floors there, depending upon how the beds go. We'll see. They've only got a couple more of these little blocks to put, and this little bit and that little bit, and they'll be done. A full day just to do the grounds. That's crazy. It's a whole episode. When I come back with the next episode, though, like I said, I'll let all this be built and be ready to start the next part of it. I probably won't go ahead and build the next part of it, but we'll see. I mean, we still got 10 minutes. We got plenty of materials. Oh, we need some hose. Let's go to resources. I've got strong hose for them all, but I like to have enough of everything. There we go. I don't know. What do you think about the design, though? Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I think it's going to look kind of cool. It's going to look kind of pentagonal, you know, like the Pentagon, somewhat, except, well, I don't know. I guess it really ain't going to. It is with that whole hollowed out center type thing. I don't know. At least that's what it reminds me of. So they should be building walls now, are they? Yeah, they are. Castle brick. There we go. We're building walls now, finally. I'd say I'd fast forward it until they're done, but they've only got, what, night and an evening, 2 more little time periods, and then it's over. Actually, this one, evening and then night. Ho, 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 ho. So I did buy my 3DS. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. And I got Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And it is freaking insane. I mean, I'm a big Monster Hunter fan. I played Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii for, good God, for probably 2 years. You know, off and on. But I played it quite a bit. Probably logged well over 150 hours playing it. And I bought it for the 3DS. And I was always under the misconception that on the 3DS it would just be too small. You know, that I wouldn't be able to play it. And, oh my God, I carry that thing around with me everywhere. If I go to the bathroom, I'm in there playing Monster Hunter. If I'm downstairs to eat, I've got Monster Hunter going and I'll eat and play. And I am totally addicted, just to let you know ahead of time. It is a great game. It's amazing. There's just so much to it. I mean, if you're a Monster Hunter fan, then you already know. It's Monster Hunter, but you can tote it around with you and play it wherever you want. It's great. And the 3D is nothing short of miraculous. I mean, it's just astounding. The 3D works. It looks great. I mean, it's just, I have absolutely nothing, and I mean that seriously, and that's rare for me. You guys should know. I have absolutely nothing negative to say about the game. I have absolutely nothing negative I can think to say about the game. Some people say it's a little grindy. I enjoy the grindy because the grind in it makes what you get an accomplishment. You have to go grind. In fact, I think it's a little bit less grindy than it used to be. So if you've been holding back on playing the Monster Hunter series, but you were kind of always under the idea that you might want to play it, Monster Hunter 4U, it makes the game really approachable for novices. People that aren't good at the game, that haven't played it, that don't have a lot of experience. I mean, it's got 14 new weapon sets, or 14 weapon sets. The new one's the bug staff, which is awesome. It's a lot of fun. I'm playing with it and a longsword right now. I think I'm up to Tetsucabra armor, and I've got a stealth glaive +1. No, stealth glaive. I couldn't get the +1 yet because I still need an ore that I can't get until I get to Havens, whatever it's called. But yeah, I've been having a blast with it. I really have. And it's real quick. There's no more going through your Wii to connect to the internet and play multiplayer or anything. No matter where you're at, if you've got Wi-Fi connection, you can connect to the internet. You just click a little button. You hit the whatever outside world or whatever it is, the button, I can't remember the name of it, but you hit that and then you click the button on the bottom to go to online, and then you click online and it connects you straight to the online servers. So there's no more piggybacking through your Wii or any of that other crap to get online. It's amazing. It is great. Now I haven't played the one that came out prior to this, and I don't know if it had direct connection or if you had to piggyback through a Wii to get online, but I know that the older ones did. But I don't know. I know that I have thoroughly enjoyed the game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Highly recommend it to anybody with a 3DS. And if you happen to be lucky and have a new 3DS, it's just, the graphics are clearer. You know, not that they're really bad on the older 3DSs, but they use there's crisper graphics. Because the new 3DS has a little bit higher processor, faster processor, a little bit better graphics capability, so you get better graphics. And it's got a new little C stick on it that lets you do your view with it, so you don't have to do the L1 and R1 crap or toggle to go flip screen left and right to change your view. They've upgraded the lock-on and track target camera thing for monsters. It's fun as shit to play. I mean, it's really enjoyable. But I'll let go of that. That's enough of that rant. I'll stop ranting on it because it's a great game. But I'm playing a great game right now too, so, you know, I doubt that very many of my subscribers who play this, you know, also play 3DS games. Most of you seem to be, you know, adults, and, you know, so I'm not that there's anything wrong. I'm an adult. Shoot, I'm more than an adult. I'm almost up the hill. But, you know, and I like playing them. But, you know, like I had a talkie with Ethel. Ethel just really doesn't like console. He's not a big console fan at all, and mainly because he hadn't bought one in a long time. So, I mean, and then you look at me, as you see on my channel, I've got the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, the Nintendo Wii, I've got the Wii U, I've got the, now I've got the new 3DS. Here in about 2 weeks, I'll have a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One probably, because I've got a butt ton of extra money coming in via, you know, income tax and stuff, and I don't need anything. I mean, we're moving, but I've already got the money saved up to move. I've got several $1,000s for that. And then I've got that other money coming in, so I'm just going to blow 1,000 of it and buy an Xbox One and PlayStation 4. That way, when they are moddable, I'll be ready to do so. All right, it's midnight. Everybody's in bed. Looks like a real good time to end this episode. I'm going to let them finish building all this offline, off camera, and probably take it up 1 or 2 more levels, however much I need to, and then I'll build the top floor. If I'm going, yeah, we're going to do a 2-floor. And then I'll build the next walkway on there, and then we'll be ready to build the next little section. And what we're going to put in there, have no clue. I have no idea. Well, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm kind of liking it being smaller. I think what I'm going to do is bring it all up to this height, right here where they're walking that platform. And then from that height, then build the roofs. And then have this just be flat. Have that be a flat roof. And then these come out, like I had mentioned earlier, and wrap around the roofing. And then it'll all be about that high, and then these will come up to about in here somewhere. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'll see you in the next episode where this will all be done. I'll have scaffolding built all the way around the outside of it, and they'll be building the next few levels of wall way up. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, if you've got any ideas or, you know, whatever, let me know what you think about this new barracks that we're building. And, yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, please like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Now, remember, I won't be publishing videos of this for the weekend. I will not. I've decided that I'm playing about 4, 5, maybe 6 hours a week. You know, well, sometimes more, sometimes less, but I'm getting ready to move. And because of that, I'm making sure that I play at least 2.5 hours so that I can put out episodes Monday through Friday for you guys. But on the weekends, I'm going to try and get the rest of the, I think RimWorld is the only one that I have left to finish. And it's done, but I just have to process. So I probably later today will set up the episodes of RimWorld, the remaining like 8 or 10 more episodes that I have left. I'll process them along with the 3 or 4 videos for Timber and Stone that I made, you know, today, which was actually like 3 days ago, really, because you're watching this as the 3rd video that I've done today, and yeah, you'll be watching it on Friday, and yeah, I actually recorded it on Wednesday. But I'm going to do all that between now and Friday, or now and now, 3 days ago and now, however you want to look at it. And I'm going to get all them up over the weekend, hopefully, because I won't really have to do much. I can just process them now and then just ship them up. And then I can pack and stuff all weekend long. The next couple of weekends, it's going to be like that, probably for about the next month. And then after we get settled into the new house and I get my office set up, soundproofed and all that, I'll be coming back at you with the Blue Yeti, so the voice will be real clear. I'll have the room soundproofed. Everything will be great. We'll be back on track doing an episode a day, all day, 7 days. Woo! Exactly what you people want. So, yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day, great weekend, and I will see you back on Monday.